Hey, what's up everyone? Jake here and welcome to the hobby. Today we're checking out the brand new Pokemon card set Scarlet and Violet Paradox Rift. This set is going to be released officially on November 3rd, 2023. However, you can start seeing it in stores as people play in pre-release event. This booster box was sent to me by the Pokemon Company International. As always, a huge thank you to them for sending me an early copy of this booster box. Before we get started, I'd like to thank Buyee for sponsoring this video. If you haven't heard, Buyee is the go-to source for picking up exclusive Pokemon cards that are only available in Japan. I've used Buyee for years to scoop up everything from Mario Pikachu, Scream promos, to the Japan Post promos. Buyee gives you a direct line to Japan's hottest collectibles, and they will ship it to you anywhere in the world. Using their service is incredibly easy. I just use Buyee to pick up a special deal from the Pokemon Center Japan, where for every 1,000 yen I spend, I get a copy of one of the Unigaba Evolutions. It was such a good deal. Click the link in the description to sign up to Buyee today. You'll get an immediate 10% off your first purchase from Japan. Thank you again to Buyee for sponsoring today's video. We are going to be giving away every single one of our hits in today's video. If you would like to win any of the cards from today's pack opening, enter with the link down in the description. When the Pokemon Company sends me any free Pokemon cards at all, I always give it back to the viewers. So this is going to be really interesting because I want to see how many hits we can get in today's video. Paradox Rift is going to be an interesting set where there is a brand new Pokemon gimmick, which is the past and future. There are some past cards and some future cards in today's video, including Iron Valiant and Roaring Moon, which are some of the cards on the cover, including Garchomp, which is kind of like a prehistoric shark flying thingy. So, alright, we're going to see what we're going to find from today's pack opening, and I'm really curious what is going to be the big chase card for this set, because there's a lot of cool cards, special illustration rares for this set. Is the special illustration rare Roaring Moon, Iron Valiant, or Garchomp going to be the big chase card for this set? Or there might not be a big chase card. There might be 3 or 4 medium hit cards, which would also be really interesting. We got ourselves Toxtricity EX as our first major hit. I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, that's the first card going into today's giveaway. Enter using the link down in the description if you want to win any of the cards from today's pack opening. All you gotta do is be a subscriber, and that's pretty much it. And that's just to prevent a bunch of bots from entering, because I do want these cards to go to an actual viewer, and international viewers can win. So don't think that I won't send these cards to, oh my goodness, Plusso is great. If we can find the Minun as well, then we would have the duo. So wow, this is going really solid. I'm enjoying this so far. So some people say the Pokemon Company could send me a rigged booster box for content creators so that they can get the absolute best hits and talk about how great the set is. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I've seen some really terrible booster boxes from the Pokemon Company, so it's not all great. Oh, there it is, one of the ancient cards. I guess it's not past, it's ancient. And we got one of the future cards, which is Iron Bundle. This is also one of the special illustration rare promos that you can find inside of the Elite Trainer boxes, since Elite Trainer boxes now come with a cool promo card. And I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. So is this set worth picking up or not? Unfortunately for Paradox Rift, it's in a really weird spot right now, where we've just had Obsidian Flames, we just had Scarlet and Violet 151, and a lot of people's wallet are still reeling from all of these recent sets, because we've gotten 3 sets now in the span of 4 months. That's a lot of sets to cover, you know. 151 alone is a very expensive set. I spent well over $300 on 151, and now you're asking people to spend even more money on Paradox Rift. And I don't know if this set has enough nostalgia, right? I know the Pokemon Company wants to focus sometimes on some of their new Pokemon, such as Iron Valiant and Roaring Moon and Iron Bundle and all these newer cards, and that's great. That's great that they're focusing on some of the newer Pokemon. But unfortunately, these Pokemon are not what people are excited about. Maybe some people are excited about Roaring Moon because it does look really good. There's Garchomp, which is, I guess, nostalgic as well. But this set doesn't have Charizard, or it doesn't have some of the fan favorite, Pokemon from years past. We got ourselves Brute Bonnet, one of the new ancient Pokemon. So there you go. They're really focusing on some of these new archetype. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with giving these new Pokemon a chance in the spotlight. But are collectors going to be really excited about them, Are you really excited about some of these ancient or future Pokemon when there's no Blastoise or Venusaur inside of this set? Why was 151 so popular? Purely from nostalgia. And I mean, Gen 1 is a fan favorite for a lot of collectors, so it makes complete sense. Man, do all of the future Pokemon have the word iron in their name? That'd be a little bit unfortunate. I think they can do some variety there, So hopefully we see some more variety. Are there going to be more past and future Pokemon, or is this just a one-time gimmick and we're pretty much done? I don't know. I don't really know. How has Scarlet and Violet been? It's been okay. Isn't it crazy that a bunch of sets with illustration rare cards is just okay by my standards? It's unfortunate that we're at a point where illustration rares are inside of every single Pokemon card set. So what makes a good set is going to be more and more challenging. Now we're going to get another set. This is not our final set. Well, it is our final set of the year, but we're going to get another major set. I think the next holiday set for English is going to come out. Ooh, we got ourselves an illustration rare Espatra. There we go. That's pretty darn cool. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. So let's add it to the background. We got 2 illustration rare and 1 EX so far. I'm okay with these illustration rare odds. My perfect goal is to get 6 illustration rare inside of a booster box. I think 1 illustration rare inside of every single 6 booster pack is probably the perfect number. From what I understand, sometimes it can be as difficult as upwards of 9 or 12 booster packs for every single illustration rares, which is just too rare. People really care about these illustration rares. They don't have to be expensive, they don't have to be valuable, but they have to come often because people are really looking for these, and they make the difference whether you think a set is exciting or not if you get one of these. Parasol Lady, this one is a really nice full art trainer card, so I'd be pretty excited if we pull one of those in today's video. And we got ourselves our first special illustration rare, and it is the Iron Valiant. Wow, that is really, really nice. Check that out. We got ourselves the future Tyranitar there in the background, as well as including a couple of other. Wow, pretty nice. Oh yeah, we got another one right here. So a couple of other sneak peek Pokemon in the cover. I really like that. That's a great looking special illustration rare. Great centering. Let's look at the back too. A little bit of whitening on the back. If you look at the top corner right there, we got a little bit of whitening. But great looking card. We're going to have to sleeve up this bad boy. So yeah, if you would like to win this special illustration rare Iron Valiant EX, enter the giveaway down in the description. And a huge thanks to the Pokemon Company International for sending me this early copy of the Paradox Rift set to crack open. We're going to keep on going, see if we can find some more. There's no guarantee inside of an English booster box. You are not guaranteed to get one of these special illustration rares. However, that also means that there could potentially be a second or even a third special illustration rare somewhere inside of our booster box. So that is a really solid illustration rare. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not a huge Iron Valiant fan because, Gallade is always a cool Pokemon in general, but that's a really nice special illustration rare. Real basic looking too. Nothing super crazy. Not a crazy art, but it looks nice. It looks really, really nice. I dig it. I believe we did a recent poll, and I think Roaring Moon was people's current favorite right now. I know a lot of people like Garchomp as well, but the Garchomp EX just looks real basic. It doesn't even look that special as a special illustration rare. So I think Roaring Moon might be a fan favorite special illustration rare from this specific set. Like I said, I don't know what the big chase card for this set is, It's not like Obsidian Flames, where it's super obviously going to be Charizard. In a set like this, any card or any Pokemon really can be the top most exciting Pokemon. So I'm excited to see what is going to happen with this set, right? It's not like a set where there's a major chase card, which is unfortunate as well. I think most sets need a chase card, right? The reason why Evolving Skies is so popular is because it's got a big chase card in the Moonbreon. And the big reason why Lost Origin is so exciting is because, once again, it's got a big chase card inside of the Giratina V alt art. Having a set mascot, having a card that people really talk about almost in a legendary mythic status is great for a set. Now, what I do have to say is, man, our hits, while the ones that we have gotten is great, we just haven't gotten that many hits in general. I'm just looking for some variety here. I feel like we should have probably gotten 6 hits so far, and we're only at 4, so we're falling a little bit behind in terms of the numbers of hit. Mousehold EX, one of the new Pokemon. So, alright, that's making it a little bit more even. There's Roaring Moon on the cover of this Paradox Rift booster pack. The art from the front of the booster pack do not look that great. It's just, you know, computer generated CG art, and they can do a little bit better, but I get it. For this specific set, you know, for something like Paradox Rift where you're talking about future and past Pokemon, you can go with a little bit of CG. Oh my goodness, we got Latios inside of this set. I did not even know Latios was in this set, so that's a really cool ad. We're about halfway through this booster box. I'm excited about the second half. About halfway through the booster box, and so far our hits are looking right on the money. I would expect right around 10 to 12 solid hits from today's booster box. So we're almost at the halfway point, and we've seen right about the same amount of hits that I was expecting, which is around 5 to 6 actual solid hits. Next one up, we got ourselves Altaria EX. Man, this set is really loaded with just a bunch of really weird Pokemon. I did not expect to see Altaria inside of this set. They do have some older Pokemon. It's not all brand new Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet, such as Mousehold or something like that. We do see Plusle and Altaria and Garchomp making a return inside of this set. Right now, what am I looking for? I'm looking for probably a full art trainer card or a gold rare EX, and definitely 1 or 2 more alt art cards. There's a holo inside of every single booster pack, so I'm no longer surprised if I see something shiny on the back, because there's always going to be a shiny card on the back, and it's usually going to be a holo rare, which is just not as exciting. I'm already going to guess you with this one, because of course you can see a little bit of shiny corner right there. I'm going to say that it is not a hit. Not a hit, even though it's holo. Yep, Wo-Chen. What are we, back in Paldea Evolved or what? I thought Wo-Chen already came out in Paldea Evolved. I think it did, but that doesn't mean they can't reprint another version of it, because we got 2 more years of Scarlet and Violet, right? Scarlet and Violet just came out, and usually the Pokemon Company's life cycle for a brand new generation is 3 years. So within 2 years, we're going to get ourselves our next generation, which I'm going to tell you right now, the next generation is going to be Pokemon Yin and Pokemon Yang. You heard it here first. Some people think that it's going to be Pokemon Pepperoni or Pokemon Salami, and I'm saying it's probably going to be something. I don't know. They've run out of every single combination they can think of, every single gem, every single color, every single element. What's really left to talk about? I'm more excited about what kind of culture or area they're going to go into next, right? Because we already did Alola or Alolan, and we've already done the UK with Sword and Shield, and I'm not really sure. Can someone tell me where Scarlet and Violet's supposed to be based on? It's supposed to be somewhere, I think in Spain, is my guess right now. Some people would have more information. It's usually not based on one specific area, but a homage to a lot of different places. Most of the earlier generations were all based on different areas and region of Japan, and they've expanded globally since then. Alright, now what I'm really looking for, still another illustration rare would be really great. Wow, we got ourselves Screamtail right there as an ancient Pokemon, and into Iron Bundle as a future Pokemon. So you can get multiple of those inside of a single. Oh, and our first full art, and it is Goldango EX. I don't know, some people have been saying that he looks kind of like string cheese, and I absolutely get that. Goldango EX full art. That's a pretty neat one. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits so far, and we are officially halfway through our booster box. So I'm assuming that the second half of this booster box is going to have just as good of hits, because this is really solid right now. This is a good amount of hits, and we got ourselves Swablu illustration rare. Very, very nice. That is a cool illustration rare. All right, I'm really happy about that. Apologies if I sound a little bit raspy. I am a little bit under the weather. It is flu season over here in the west coast of the US, so a lot of us are currently sick right now, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to open a brand new Pokemon card set, right? Unless I'm bedridden. Even if I was bedridden, I would still open up this set. Ooh, brand new full art trainer card, and it is Mela, one of the evil villains or team or delinquent students, whatever you want to call it, for this set. All right, that's really, really solid. I would say this is our next big hit next to Iron Valiant EX. That's probably going to be the top hitter for this whole entire box, unless we can get something better. But this is a really strong booster box so far. If this was a booster box that I purchased from a store and I cracked open and these were my hits, I'd be pretty happy with this. I think Mela's got a pretty good shot at being a valuable card from this set even. It's a solid forward trainer card. I don't know if she gets a special illustration rare from this set or not. I didn't do a lot of research on this set before cracking it open. I like going in blind sometimes and just being surprised. There she is, the regular Mela card. Haven't seen that one yet, so was surprised to see us pull the forward version. But this is really solid. If we don't get another hit for the rest of today's pack opening, I'd still be very, very happy with these results. This is very good so far. Personally, I'm happy with this. So I'm enjoying my pack opening experience with Paradox Rift. That is a very strong start. In general, the first thing I like to ask about a set is, am I enjoying the pack opening experience? And while this set does not have a Charizard or a Rayquaza or an Umbreon, it's still really strong, and I think that's the best the Pokemon Company can really hope for, because this set is not riding on nostalgia, right? And that is always going to be a detriment when a set isn't riding on nostalgia, because that's a big reason why people collect some of these cards. Oh my goodness, Iron Jugulus. That is a new one. I have not seen this one yet. It must be a part of the DLC, because I have not seen this Pokemon yet. So that's a new one, even for me. Man, if all the future Pokemon have the word iron in their name, I don't know. I kind of like that because it makes it easier to search for all of them. But at the same time, does every futuristic Pokemon need to have the word iron in their name? Is out there lacking in the future some vitamins, some iron in their diet or something? Looks like we got something shiny in the back of today's pack opening. So we got ourselves Surskit Holographic Reverse and Mewtwo EX. Mewtwo is in this set. I was not expecting that. Mewtwo EX, that is really, really wild. This is definitely a throwback to the earlier EX era. Man, this card looks dated. I'm going to tell you right now, it's very cool. It's definitely texturized. It's fully texturized, and this is a Mewtwo EX as an electric Pokemon, which is really interesting because it's still using Psychic Attack as a terrestrialized Pokemon. But yeah, Mewtwo EX, man, that is really wild. We're going to have to, let's put it right there, right there. I was not expecting Mewtwo in this set. Did anyone expect Mewtwo to be in this set? Well, you know, Paradox Rift, Mewtwo, maybe Mewtwo is doing some time traveling. Who really knows anymore? So, all right, we still got 5 booster packs left. I can't believe we still got 5 booster packs left because I feel like this pack opening has already been going on for so long. Iron Moth. Iron Moth. Another Iron Pokemon. I know we've pulled Iron Moth a couple of times. I'm just curious if any of the future Pokemon does not have the word iron in their name. At least the ancient Pokemon all have unique names, which I think is a little bit more interesting. And we got 3 more booster packs to go, so I'm assuming 1 more hit. We've seen 1, 2, 3, 4 illustration rares, so I would like to see 1 more illustration rares. 5 illustration rare from our booster box would be okay with me. The absolute perfect number I'd like to see is 6 illustration rare, but that might be a little bit too high given how rare some of these illustration rares are. So I'd be happy with just 1 more. We got ourselves Ting Lu as a holo rare. So yeah, it looks like a lot of Paldea Evolved Pokemon are back inside of this set as just regular holos. 2 more booster packs to go, and then we're going to be finishing off today's pack opening, and I'll give you guys my final first impression on this set. And it looks like we got ourselves another hit, so this might be our final hit, and it is Garchomp EX. I'm pretty happy about that. The Terrestrialized Garchomp EX, our 3rd EX Pokemon that's Terrestrialized. We got ourselves Mewtwo, we got ourselves the Toxtricity, and now Garchomp EX as a Water-type Terrestrialized Pokemon. And final booster pack. Final booster pack. Do we have ourselves some last pack magic? If not, that's completely okay. This has been a fantastic pack opening. I cannot ask for more from a brand new set like this. Final booster pack. Do we get a final hit? That'd be great. Anything I'm gonna ask for? Can't really ask for more. I don't even know what I would ask for. We got ourselves Miltank Holographic Reverse, and it looks like a hit. Iron Hands EX. All right, final hit is Iron Hands EX. So great results so far. Check out that Iron Valiant EX. It looks so good. That's a really nice special illustration rare. And of course, we got ourselves the Mela Full Art Trainer card as well. Final thoughts on Paradox Rift. I think it's a really solid set. It is not a perfect set, and it's not 151. It's not riding on nostalgia. But as far as I'm concerned, as far as a set that has a ton of Scarlet and Violet Pokemon with a brand new gimmick being the Future and Ancient system, I think it's really solid. This is a great looking set, and if you're excited about it, go for it. This is going to be a fun time, and there are going to be some really cool cards inside of it. Is this set going to be the underrated set of the year? Or are people going to look back on it and say that this set was just way better than people thought it was? Maybe. We'll see how that goes. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Do enter the giveaway if you want to win any of these cards from today's pack opening. And thank you again to the Pokemon Company for sending it to me, and I'll see you guys next time.